Right, good morning, geniuses. Today we are out at Swartkops Raceway. I've got Ollie coming over, brother. So Ollie's my instructor today. How's my driving been?
It's pretty good, It's pretty good.
Yeah, so we've been driving on the track in these new Yaris GRs, and yeah, teaching me what to do. Well, you know, we kind of know like one or two things, Ollie.
Oh, well, you brought the car back in one piece.
In one piece and not
all that
pieces.
matters,
Yeah. So that's going to be the day today. And you're running around in these new GR Yarises. And the difference is here that they've put an automatic gearbox. So when they first launched this car, it was only available in manual. And they've now introduced an auto gearbox to the vehicle. But they've also done a few other things to the car, like styling-wise. They've changed the front headlights. You see now it's got the little teardrop thing, this sharp element thing. They've done that. They've added a new mesh for the radiator over there. They've given it a deconstructible bumper. What it basically means is that should you crash or damage a bumper, you don't have to replace the entire thing, right? Which is brilliant because this is sort of like a race car. I mean, it's the kind of car you want to put on the racetrack. You can replace the part of the bumper that is damaged and needs to be replaced. So they've done that there as well. And I want to show you some of the changes that they've made to the rear of the vehicle. So these bad boys are riding on Pilot Sport 4s, Michelins. These are grippy as fudge. The exhaust diameter has been increased here. So bigger exhaust, more breathing, more sound. They've added GR Yaris to the back of the car, which I think they just should have done to begin with. And then you get a rear combination tail light now in this new vehicle. So it's not just a switch from auto or from manual to auto rather. It is also quite a few changes, even in the interior. The one thing they've done to the interior is that they've listened to feedback, right? Which is important if you're developing a car like this. I mean, pricing here is eye-watering. But previously, this seat would not go down low enough for people who drive these kinds of cars, especially on the track. They've changed that now, so you can go lower. That's customer feedback. It's a driver-centric cockpit. I'm sure you can see it there. Everything is slanted towards the driver. So they've done that. They've switched up the instrument cluster slightly. And I've had one session on the track, which was like a warm-up session, as you heard from Ollie. Kind of went well, and it's going to be a day. It's going to be a day on the track. We're going to still get on the track properly and send these cars, like full-on send, and we're going to do skid pan driving. So as much as it's an all-wheel drive system in these Yarises, it can split the power 70-30. So standard is what, 60-40 split. But if you really need to do the things that make the pots cry, which is send it sideways, it can be a 70-30 split, sending 70% of the power to the rear wheels and 30% to the front wheels. Hey, Pinky! Found my long lost friend. What's happening, brother?
What's up, baby?
What are we doing here today?
We are at the launch of the GR Yaris Automatic. Should be fun having my go now.
Oh, have you not gone yet?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm about to go now.
All right,
so,
good luck.
I'll get back to you guys after I've had my chance.
Bring it back in one piece and not pieces. Doesn't like me for that. Look here, guys, I want to show you something. I love what they've done to the radiator. It's branded GR4. I mean, that's so cool to have that on the radiator. Was that the intercooler? That's the intercooler, actually. But it's such a thoroughbred race car, and I think it really, really looks cool. It's the kind of race car that you can buy in daily, basically. You can daily this thing, and when you need to put it on the track, you can. Found another little culprit over here. What up, HM?
Hey man.
What you doing?
Just setting something up.
Oh, just setting something up. Is this a new toy?
Yeah, this is my new baby.
Okay. I've seen you put this on your steed over there. Yeah, I need to get me one of these for biking, man.
Nah, you should. It's actually meant more for bikers. They even have a whole biker package.
Yeah, I need to get it for bikers. What are we looking at cost-wise? Say no more. The look.
I'll tell you off camera.
All right. You'll tell me off camera. So you're setting up. I'll catch up with you guys soon. So I like what they've done here with this whole driver focused center stack area. So it's slightly angled. I don't know if you can see it through the camera, but it's literally facing the driver so that this guy over here, the passenger, is not messing around here. But the reality of it, or the truth of it, is that it's so that the driver can focus. So it's a driver-centered setup, and it's all about focus and, you know, keeping your eyes on the track or on the road or whatever's going on. I don't know what's going on in
Please
this
say a command after beep tone.
screen. Cancel. Just want to see here because it really looks fancy with the GR Yaris and the GR Yaris, but I guess it's just an average infotainment screen. So here what they've done is they've added an 8-speed automatic, so quite a lot of gears. The manual is a 6-speed manual and the auto is an 8-speed automatic with Tiptronic, if you want to go in here. They've replaced sport, so there was sport here and they've replaced it with gravel. And you've got normal, you've got gravel, and yeah, these are just the two. And obviously the vehicle's in sport mode. So yeah, I think they've done a fairly decent job. It's a fairly clean interior, not a lot going on, which is preferable. I mean, you don't want buttons and all kinds of things in a sporty race car like this. Well, it's not a race car, but it's a proper ultra sporty car. And it's my second time driving this. I've driven the manual a couple of years ago when they first launched it, and that blew my mind, like poof, mind blown properly, because of what that 1.6 liter 3-cylinder can do. It's just madness. And how's it, Dave? The white Corolla GR. Okay, cool. So that was Dave, the coordinator of the day, and that's my cameraman Sipo.
Hey, what's happening?
Sipo with a plan. So we are filming for TV, for the TV show as well. So he's going to be doing that stuff, and I'm going to be doing YouTube stuff because you need to see what's going on, take you along for the ride. So we are now kitting up. You know, when they make you put on helmets, it's because we're about to do like a timed challenge event. And boy over there, that is the race spec GR Yaris. So very, very different from the average road going car, proper race car. Yeah, we're going to go and do a timed little run through cones and stuff. You gotta put this on. You know what's funny? I actually never got to meet him. Is this the belt or is it like a normal belt?
Yeah, so pull that side over, and then you're going to come over to the middle here. Down to the top.
Just check your distance from the wheel before you.
Oh, before I?
Yeah.
How does that feel? Go forward a little bit.
Yeah. There you go.
Otherwise, you're stuck.
Top?
Yeah. And then on the left side.
Top again?
Yes. And this one reaches front.
Oh, that one
on the side here.
I'm slim line. Take me from a factory. So yeah, that was a proper race car vibe. I want to get this on the track, like proper for a few laps. It really does feel proper. The thing is, it feels a bit laggy here because I mean it's a short distance. So as soon as the turbo spools up though, it really comes into its own. But it's a very short distance for that. Okay, so we are about to do a Gymkhana run. This is the practice. Hey Div, where's the VC? What? Got to switch off the system, so use the handbrake.
But no, it says off.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
TC. Oh, okay, cool. Okay. Yeah, because we want to use the handbrake. It got me over-rotated. It properly over-rotated. that was cool. That was a cool run. The guys are clapping. Yeah, over rotated there with the handbrake. I'm not supposed to do that. That's a practice run. So I decided to use it to mess around. I'll do a proper run without the handbrake. This thing is so grippy. They're trying to show us how grippy it is. So I'm going to turn everything back on now and do a proper run. Okay, you can jump out if you want.
Alrighty guys, did everyone enjoy that? Something different, quite lekker, nice and competitive. You can see some of the times behind me here as well. So we told you that there's going to be a time portion. We timed everything we did. Okay, so I'm sure you will see the guys timing.
Okay, so this is the automatic launch. It's the launch of the automatic version of the GR Yaris. However, I did default back to old habits. I'm driving the manual right now. I have actually driven the automatic. I've been driving the auto, but there is just something about a manual car of this pedigree. It has to be in manual, at least for me. My preference, it really has to be in manual. And I drove the GR Yaris when it was first launched a couple of years ago, and it literally blew my mind. This is the most powerful mass production 3-cylinder in the world, and trust me, it shows when you drive this thing. I'm just not gonna drive it too hard right now because my cameraman gets a bit nervous. He does get a bit nervous, but I mean, they bumped the power up here to 210 kilowatts from I think 198, and torque has also been bumped up to 400 Newton meters of torque. This is the car you want to have if you want a track toy and a car that you can drive daily. There is just something about a GR Yaris that not a lot of other cars can replicate. Like, honestly speaking, they just cannot. So what Toyota has done here, this has an all-wheel drive system, right? And it sounds like, well, where's the fun in that? Hold on. If you slip this thing into the right mode over here on this rotary wheel, you can obviously change the different driving modes here. You can change the power delivery or how the power is going to the wheels from a 60-40 split, obviously 40% going to the front and 60 in the back, to a 70-30 split, essentially making this thing a predominantly rear-wheel drive car that allows you to do rear-wheel drive things, right? And the beauty of this car is that it still does have a mechanical handbrake, unlike other cars out there, like modern cars. So you can have a ton of fun in this thing. If you're a driver, someone who knows how to drive and who knows their thing, you can have so much fun here. And I want to talk about price, right? Because that is an important factor. The price here will make your eyes water, like literally you're gonna. So I hope you're sitting down for this one. When they first introduced this car into our market, it was around the 700,000 Rand mark, right? Things have gone up, and so has this. So this, the automatic version of it rather, comes in at just under R1 million. Literally a smidgen under R1 million. It's 900 and something thousand Rand, and so does the manual, funny enough. So yeah, the price is quite up there, and you know, it's difficult for a lot of people to justify spending $1 million on a hot hatch, you know, on a Toyota GR Yaris. I think a lot of people still think of the name Yaris and think, yeah, I mean, it's a Yaris. Why do I gotta be paying $1 million for Yaris? But it's a whole different breed of cattle here. And I don't know, if you can afford it, I can't, I'm just gonna let you know. But if you can afford it, I would say absolutely go for it. You are not gonna regret it in this kind of car, and I feel like the value of this will probably go up over the years. It's gonna become a collectible simply because they don't make cars like this anymore, and they're not gonna make cars like this anymore. Cars that are this analog and this engaging, it's just not gonna happen. Alright you guys, we have come to the end of this. I am done. I'm actually lost right now because there is a route that we're supposed to drive. I need to get back onto the navigation on that phone. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, so we can do more of this stuff and bring you more kick-ass content from manual cars, downshifting, third gear,